You are live, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, James. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Anna Reynolds School Project Building Committee. It's our regular meeting of Thursday, July 7th, 2022. It is 5:23. Apologize for the little bit of a late start, but we just all experienced our first hacking of Zoom, but nothing that we can't get past, thanks to James. Jeff, could you do the roll call for us, please?
Yes, members are asked to signify their presence when their name is called. Counselor Camillo.
Here.
Counselor Rada.
Here.
Ms. Drazad.
Here.
Ms. Parati.
Here.
Ms. Dugan.
Here.
Mr. Wetzel. Mr. Woods.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, Jeff. Our next item is public participation. I see no one,
Correct.
correct? So we'll move on, take action on prior meeting minutes. We have one. Meeting was June 16th, 2022.
That is correct.
So I would entertain a motion that we accept the minutes as written for the June 16th meeting.
Make a motion, to accept the minutes.
Thank you, Mike.
Second.
Second. By Kim.
Second.
Kim. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Is there anyone opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Thank you, everybody. Take action on invoices. Jeff, I believe we have two.
Yes, there are two invoices that were distributed to the committee for its consideration. One is from Castle Booze for $6,276.56. And the second is from William B. Meyer for moving costs for $15,978.25. The two invoices total $22,254.81. Both have been reviewed and approved by the owner's project manager.
Okay, so I'll entertain a motion that we approve those two invoices for payment.
Make a motion to approve those for payment.
Thank you, Mike. And a second?
Second.
Second by Carol. Any discussion on either one of those? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Again, anyone opposed? Hearing none, the motion passes unanimously. Next item is financial update. Eileen? We have you, Eileen?
Yes, sorry. I'm going to share the screen.
Okay.
All right. Can you see that all right?
If you could,
Oh. Yeah, they're back.
yeah, that's interesting because there's nobody on the attendee side.
No, I just got somebody who jumped in called Joe, so we're going to take care of that right now.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
drawing on my screen.
Try taking down the share and then bring it back up.
Sure.
There you go.
Okay. So the current budget to date, this was the revised project budget. Once we put in the value management items, as you can see, we're currently our budget is 35.5. We have paid to date 1,184,349.90. This highlighted builder's risk insurance, it's in blue because I don't believe this has been paid yet. And then the 2 invoices that just got approved are also accounted for in this current budget.
Okay,
And also the CSG invoice, so Steve, I know you're approving that internally, I guess.
yeah, I'll send that to Jeff.
Okay, so that's part of these numbers.
Okay. Okay,
Not, not a whole lot of movement yet. But
any questions for Eileen? No? Okay, we're gonna move on then to architects update. Jennifer? Thank you, Eileen.
sure.
Hi, just a brief update. Since the last meeting, we met on June 24th with Bob Selmer from the Connecticut Office of School Construction Grants and Review. So that meeting, that's normally who we've met with this whole, throughout the design, working with the state. And we met with him so that we could provide an update on what happened during bidding, how bids were received. We went through addenda items. They typically like to review what happened during addenda, what changes were made and why. And we also reviewed with him the value management items, which had been approved and moved forward with. So now he's up to date on what the project currently looks like. He is hoping to visit later this summer, I think possibly at the end of the month, but a date to my knowledge is still to be determined, but he would like to visit the site and check things out, see how things are going. And the other update I have is just to let you know that furniture meetings and development of the estimate to keep on budget, those meetings and development of the estimate and plans, that's still ongoing. We've been meeting with Jason Smith, the principal at Anna Reynolds, to flush out some of the details with reuse of existing furniture. We certainly know the condition of it, having visited and inventoried everything, but we still meet with him to check out that layouts are working, that furniture that we recommend for reuse that is actually appropriate for the programs still. And then I think I reported on it last time, but when we have that preliminary estimate and plans at a certain level, which should be the end of the summer, we do want to bring that to the stakeholders, to the superintendent, to this building committee, to explain what the concept, what we are generally reusing and what we're doing new. Update you, let you know that we're on track with the budget and all of that, but that process is still ongoing right now. And lastly, ongoing through the course of this project is going to be, through the course of construction, will be our continued review of contractor submittals and answering any RFIs, which are requests for information from the contractors if they have any questions during their work out on site. So we're just moving those things along, and that's it.
Okay, thank you. Danielle, you had your hand up, I think, before Jennifer started, and I didn't see it. I apologize.
It's okay. Can we, the sheet that Eileen shared, it was really hard to see. At some point in time, can we get that emailed to us?
Yeah, Eileen, can you email out to everybody? Okay, Danielle? She'll email it to us.
Yes, I will. Sorry.
Thanks.
And any questions for Jennifer? Again, we're still early in the process as far as construction. There'll be probably more as we start ramping up, I'm sure. Thank you, Jennifer. Next is owners, project managers update.
Yes,
Eileen?
so went to the site today. Things are looking good. Lou met us out there to meet up and talk about a few things that we need to take care of. We're still looking good for the date of August 17th to get back in there and then possibly Lou and his guys a little bit earlier to put down carpet, some painting, etc. I don't know if, Rich, do you have pictures to show? Otherwise, I can show them.
I have a few loaded up. I can share.
Okay. Do you happen to have the media center with the temp rooms?
I have. Yeah. Is it okay if I take the screen sharing? I can bring it up on the screen.
Sure,
Yes,
go
go
ahead.
ahead, Rich.
I'm gonna have them share some photos.
All right, so this
And
is
and
Tom.
for the minutes, who is Rich?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Tom's
was
gonna introduce
just
him
going
now.
to introduce Rich. This is Tom from Newfield. Rich is the on-site project manager for Newfield. Rich Breitenbach, and next time, you know, he'll have his own sign-in credentials here. I gave him mine tonight so he could participate in this meeting.
Thank you,
So
Tom.
Rich is going to walk you through some photos.
Yeah, Eileen, here's the first one. In the media center, this was taken last week. Since then, we've gotten the drywall up,
Hey, it's
electrical
not-
rough is
Rich-
in, and the
You're
Rich,
not-
I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah,
you're not.
you gotta, do you have availability to share?
Yeah, it's now.
There you go.
Okay. So yeah, this first picture here is the media center with the temp classrooms. Since this picture was taken last week, the drywall has gone up in these rooms. Electrical rough is in place and the walls have been insulated for sound. We're just going to finish up taping this week into next week and start hanging doors in these spaces before we continue with paint and other activities in those spaces. You want me to just, Eileen, you just want me to kind of go through, do a general run of where we
Yes,
are in the
please.
building?
Sure, thank you.
So this was B wing under containment. We had asbestos work to do above the ceilings. We were able to contain those specific areas. We did one large containment, abated everything in the hallways, and then there were individual containments that we did in the classrooms. Those have since been cleared. B wing's been turned over from the abatement contractor to the rest of our trades to do any additional work we have to reset the building to turn it back over come this fall. So this is a result of one of the rooms where the tile in the room was asbestos and hot. We had to remove the carpet and the tile underneath. This is the finished product. There's also glue daubs behind the whiteboard that you can see was removed. So that will be something Lou's group is taking care of for replacement in this area. And we walked this morning to review any work that had to go back in place. Let's go to the here's the site work. This was over at the front entrance to the school. We've milled out all of the asphalt in place, and we're working on our drainage structures now in the area. On Reservoir Road, we've put in the separator and the catch basins in that area, piped everything in. That area underground wise is complete at this time, and we're working through this drop-off loop now with drainage and working our way out from bottom up with our utilities, drainage, sanitary, and then work our way up through electrical before we get a binder course of asphalt down. Here's one of the catch basin drainage structures. This was over on Reservoir Road in place. We have our trench box shoring for cave-in of that for the safety of the workers working in there. So they're using that trench box as necessary. And as far as site work on the Fen Road side, we have our staging area set up. The site work contractor has stripped the topsoil, and you can see the screener there. We've screened the topsoil that'll be reused for the end of the project. They're gonna seed the pile just to stop any erosion controls issues that we have there, but that is all got the silt fence around it, and it'll be seeded. Back inside the building, this is C wing. This will be the first portion of the building that we rework. This is the admin wing right now. We've got demolition ongoing. The mechanical contractor, electrical and plumbing, and fire protection contractors have been in this space to cap cut and make safe any utilities that are in there for the demo contractor to come in and do his work. So we'll be working the next few weeks, getting through, turning over B wing back for use of the school for this end of August date. We'll be working to get the facilities people in earlier than that. Our goal is to get them in as early as possible. But right now, August 17th is the date that we are aiming for. And we'll be getting everything turned back over for this fall for students to take over. And then we'll be taking over that portion of C wing for our work through December. And that's all I have.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and share a couple pictures of the courtyard. Can you see that?
No, well, I can see just your, there it is. Now you got it.
Okay.
I want to blow it up a little bit if you could.
Just wanted to show the work in the courtyard.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, let me show you where the elevator pit is. By the way, that's Rich standing in the elevator pit. So that's where the new elevator is going to be going. That is in the northwest corner.
Well, I'm assuming we're sitting right on top of the rock there.
We are, there's lots of rock there.
Yeah.
We just have to get all the loose rock out now, or they, okay. All right, so the other thing, I'll stop sharing here. The other thing that I wanted to review, and I do not have a copy of this up, the stormwater bid went out and came back. It was an excellent price, so thank you, Newfield. We have them on board and we need them to start and do an inspection on site next week. So I was looking to get that approved. We can move forward with having them work on site. And this is for managing the stormwater ENS controls. Every time there's a storm, they need to come out. Tom, is it a monthly basis? And then if needed, if there's a storm that's over so many inches.
I believe it's weekly, but I think, is Jeff on the call?
Yes, I am. Originally, we went out to bid for this and the price, we got one proposal back for $53,600 from Tom Benjamin Landscapes. That was rejected because it was over budget.
Yes.
We reissued an RFP a second time and got two proposals, of which the low is Freeman Companies, $20,020. A representative from Freeman Companies is on this meeting this evening, and he can answer any questions that you may have. There was one other proposal that was received, which was more than double that amount. So that was also not accepted. Freeman Companies is clearly the lowest price of the three that was received. And again, the highest price has already been rejected. So we are looking for action from the committee for this evening to approve Freeman Companies. And they did give us a proposal. And we have hard copies, which I can share with anyone who is interested. But Mr. LeBeau is on from Freeman Companies, and he should be able to answer any questions that you may have concerning them.
Okay. Jeff, the amount was $20,020?
Yes, 20020.
Okay. All right. Well, I would entertain a motion that we approve for stormwater management, the Freeman Company for the amount of $20,020. Mike, you want to move that for me?
Make a motion to approve with stormwater management.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. Then we can move forward with the field inspection next week.
Yeah, I need a
Actually, I
second.
need a
though.
vote.
Yeah, I need a second and a vote. Seconded by Amy? Who
I think
seconded?
it was Carol.
Carol, okay, Carol. Any discussion, questions? Would you like to talk to Mr. LeBeau for any reason?
Hi, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify for everybody's benefit. So basically, they're going to be weekly inspections. Eileen was correct, as once areas get stabilized, and stabilized could be temporary stabilization or permanent stabilization. At that point, it would go to monthly inspections.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the motion is made and seconded. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Is there anyone opposed? Hearing none, motion passes unanimously.
Thank you.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Construction managers update. Tom? Or are you going to give it to Rich?
Yeah, I'll take this one. You
Okay.
pretty much saw the progress in the pictures, just
Yep.
to briefly review. The work is being pursued heavily this summer, with site and abatement. So in the site work, we've completed the staging area. They've got some structures in down by Reservoir Road, coming up that hill, and they're working up at the top of the hill now. So we're in pretty good shape to get that portion of the site done, which is what was scheduled for this summer. Abatement is moving along nicely. As you saw, B wing has been abated and cleared, and they're working in the lobby area, and we're doing heavy demolition in A wing, the admin wing, where we're going to start construction soon. Temp classrooms are in good shape. Most of them are sheetrocked. And then on the paperwork side, we're working on submittals and making sure that, checking lead times on materials, and also a big effort there. We started our coordination for the, mechanical systems in the building. We started that process. So there's a lot going on. And that's really it. That's the report.
Okay. Any questions of Tom? Tom, thank you. Again, I haven't been out for a week. I was away last week, but I'll get out there probably tomorrow and see Manny. I'm sure it's going to look entirely different than it did the last time I was there. And I appreciate all the hard work from not only, you and your staff and the whole team that's out there. It's always a tight schedule when you're working on a summer project at a school, but it looks like you're doing well.
Thank you.
Any other business pertinent to the committee? Our next meeting, Jeff, would be, where am I, Thursday, the 20th?
We're on the 21st of July.
Yeah. So mark it on your calendars, everyone, if you haven't already, July 21st. Do you have anything else, Jeff?
No, I don't.
So that brings us right back to public participation. Other than our hackers, I don't think we have anybody.
Nope, nobody with us.
Yeah. Okay, so any comments by members before we adjourn? Yes, Carol.
I just want to say that I really appreciate seeing the pictures of the progress that's happening. So thank you for sharing those with us.
We're going to try to do that now. If not at every meeting, at least at the first of the month, the first meeting of the month to see it, but it might be at every meeting. And there's a lot more pictures, I'm sure, that are being taken that we're not seeing. We're only seeing a few of them, but it is nice that you can see it. So thank you, Carol. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Mike?
Back to the insurance for the builders. Is that a one-time fee or is that going to be throughout the project?
That's a one-time fee.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it was a one-time fee, Mike. Nobody else has their hand up? Motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Mike. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Okay, we stand adjourned. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, James.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Good night.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.